Hey guys, this is Misty from Mac Jewelry, coming to you tonight with another tutorial. I wasn't planning on doing a tutorial this soon, but I figured why not. I was sitting around last night playing around with beads and come up with something new for me to do anyway. Bracelet, something you can play around with, have a lot of fun with, and so anyway, I'm calling this Simple Fun Bracelet. I don't know what else to call it, but you'll see what I mean when you see the bracelet I'm talking about. So let me show you the bracelet. Okay, let me turn my light down. This is the bracelet I made last night. The colors really don't show up too well, but these here are yellow beads that are really pretty, like a canary yellow, and these little bicones here, are a champagne color. And so, messing around with this one and loving these here, I decided to come up with something a little different than what I usually make, and I came up with this here. Let me lay it down here. These are the same yellow beads that I used on the other one, and then I used chain for the rest and hung some beads and charms, and they're little. Let's see if I can get a good picture of them. See if it'll focus. There we go. Honeybee charms. Really cute. So this is the one I'm going to show you how to make today, and you can use just about anything. As you can tell, my mat's full of beads again. Turn my light back on here. Let it focus. Alright, so what you're going to need is something to string with, something that, you know, whether it's wire or monofilament. I'm going to use some wire. This, I'm not sure what gauge this is, but it's a real flexible one. As you can tell, you know, it's not really difficult. I mean hard to bend. Sorry. You're gonna need some jump rings, and these are 6mm. You can use whatever size you want, but I'm gonna use these, and these to, you know, connect your charms with. Whatever charms you want to use. I just pulled these out. I probably won't use these on it. I've got some love charms here. Let me show you. Some little charms that says love. You can use whatever charm or bead that you want. You're going to need, I think these here are 6mm, but you can use 8, whatever you want. Some other beads, if you know, to hook on, like I did this one here, just to give it a little extra color. You're gonna need head pins. You're gonna need chain, any kind of chain. This is the chain that I have, so this is chain I'm gonna use. A clasp of your choice. I'm using lobster claw. You're going to need crimp beads. I'm not sure what size these are, but this one I'm gonna use. Cutters or scissors, either one. I'm gonna use cutters because I'm using wire. Round nose pliers or needle nose, whichever, for your jump rings. You're going to need some crimping pliers or flat nose pliers, either one. You don't have to have these for crimps. You can use flat nose pliers if you want to. And let me see, I think that's all. This is all I'm going to use. So what you do is you go ahead and take some wire. You're not going to need a whole lot because only one part of it is going to be with the wire. Let me open this. Like I did last night, I told you that, you know, I'm always listening to music, especially when I bead. Well, for any reason. Tonight, I am listening to Guy Sebastian. He is a, Australian artist. And this is I've Been Loving You Too Long. It's a Otis Redding song. Anyway, so that's who I'm listening to tonight. Okay. You can pick your crimp bead up and go ahead and you want to hook it on. Run your wire through your chain, and you want to bend it, and then you want to take and run that wire back through the crimp bead. If I can do it. Let's see, there we go. Now, any of these, just watch my tutorials. I don't edit them. I like for people to see who I am, and just how I am on a regular basis. I'm not your professional type. I'm just me, and I think it's important that, you know, you do. Some people edit them, and that's absolutely awesome, but I don't. Okay, so now what you want to do is take your crimping pliers, put it on the back. You see that on the back hole. Then you want to push. Then you want to take this part, if I can get a hold of it, put it on the front one. It probably ain't gonna catch. And then push, and that's gonna close that crimp tube up. Now, you can cut off this excess wire, but I'm not going to. What I do is when I put my beads on, I just run that wire up in the bead as well. And if I can get this to go through, then I just take it and I run it up through. Well, you're not cutting too close to the crimp bead. I've done that before, and it's just my bracelet or necklace just fell apart, and that's frustrating. Then you just want to take, now if you want to add, you know, beads in between, you can. I'm not going to. I like the simplicity of just all one bead. And you're just going to add however many you want. Excuse me. I'm not sure how many I'm going to use. On this other one, I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I used 7, 4, 5, 6. These are a little smaller. 7, 8. I'm just going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to use 9. Might as well use the last one up. Why not? And that's what it's going to look like. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take an easier way. You can take your beading board. Now this here is called a bead palette. It's for necklaces. Let me lean this up a little bit. It's for necklaces to measure them, but it also has a bracelet part down here. So what I'm going to do is take, and I'm going to measure out. Oh my goodness, my bead come out. Okay. You're going to take and you're going to measure, oops, how much you're going to need, how much chain versus your bead. And I'm not going to need a whole lot, so I'm going to cut it off right about here. So, let me mark, try this again without dropping all my beads. Alright. What did I do? Oh my goodness. Let me make sure this again. Okay. What you do is you pick another bead up. You're going to run it through just like you did on the other end. Run your wire back through. I'm all thumbs tonight. Okay. Take and pull your wire until it closes. I did that wrong. Okay. Strike at. You're going to put one half of your closure on. Alright. This is what we're going to do. You're going to put your crimp bead on. Back on track here. Your crimp bead and one half of your closure. And if you're using chain like I am, the big one, you won't need a jump ring, so go ahead and add your lobster claw. Go back through the crimp tube. As you can tell, I am seriously all thumbs today. Alright. Pull down to the end. And go ahead and run your wire up a couple beads. Just gonna make it a little bit better. I don't like cutting close to my crimp bead. Go ahead and pull the wire through, make sure that's good and tight, and make sure that your crimp tube don't go up in it. Yeah, this is going real good, isn't it? Try this again. Alright. Stay in frame here. I'm having a heck of a time tonight. Alright. Pull. This up a little bit. Take your crimping pliers just like you did down at the other end. Go ahead and crimp. Or your flat nose, whatever you're using. Run your wire down, a couple beads. Like I said, you can cut next to it. I prefer not to. I just haven't had a very good experience with cutting next to my crimp tube or knots or anything. You probably shouldn't with your knots. Alright. Move that out of the way. Alright, so you cut your excess wire. We're going to measure this again because I am seriously not thinking tonight. You want to take your cutters. Now I'm using stronger cutters because I would rather use something like that than my good ones. Okay. And this closes just like this. Now, you could just leave it like that, but I think it's going to look good to decorate the chain up a little bit. Go ahead and dump some of these out. Okay. Now, like I said, you can add whatever you want on here. I'm just going to add some of my little smoke colored beads here. So you thread it on. It's just going to work better. Yep. So you're going to thread on your bead just like that. Cut the excess off. Take your round nose pliers and make a hoop. Go in the back here, and it's not going to pick up too well. And you're going to break its back and go ahead and close it. Now, sorry, I need light, guys. You can take your jump ring, and on jump rings, I said this in the last video, you want to twist it. Don't pull it open, because if you pull it open, it's going to lose its shape. Pick up your bead. And this don't have to go any certain way. Just make it, you know, just put them on any way you want. It don't have to be, you know, a pattern or anything. You just find a place where you think it looks good. Put it on. Again, thread it, cut, make your loop. Go ahead and pick up your jump ring, twist it, thread it on, pick a spot, twist to close. And I like the not put together look when I do things like this. It don't have to look uniformed. It just some people like that, and I do on some pieces, but not everything. Twist, thread on, find a place, put it on there. I'm gonna go ahead and put my charms on. Twist open your jump ring, pick a charm. I'm using this cute little heart here. I don't know where I got it, probably from my sister and one of my goodie boxes she got me, either for Christmas. I think it was for Christmas. Anyway, I think she got it for me. I can't remember. She gets so much. Take another charm. Find a place and put on there. And you can use as much or as little as you want. Said it don't matter. I mean, really, it's gonna look good, I think, no matter how it's done. I'm going to put one more bead on there. You're going to take your jump ring and twist it open. Thread on your bead. Pick a spot. Down here looks good. And then close it. Okay, now like I said, you could just keep adding on to it. I don't think it really is going to matter. I think I am going to add a couple of these. Why not, huh? Thread it on. Oops. There we go. Twist close. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna add the other one on. And you can make this look as full as you want. So I don't think it really matters. It's whatever you like to do. You like your style, your taste. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one. Oh, we'll put it right there. And there it is. Something a little different, something a little cute, something you can design, do what you want with it, make it as funky as you want, you know, it's playful, whatever charms you want. You can make your own charms, you can make beaded beads to put on there, you could, use anything, but here it is. And let me move these over. The bracelet, the simple fun bracelet. Again, the one I made last night that inspired, well, didn't inspire this, but, and as you can tell, you see a difference in what it looks like with the different beads. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, click like, leave a comment. Tell me what you would like to see. Go over to my Facebook page. Facebook search Mac, M-A-C. Like it. You make anything from my videos, post it there. Let me see what you're doing. Say hi and yeah. So if you enjoyed this, let me know. Thank you. Have a good night.